I remember there was a club in Maidstone called Club Class, and it was the place where everyone was playing Carl Cox, Sasha and Digweed, Pete Tong. I was doing these mixtapes and I was giving them to Serge, the promoter of the club. I was so excited about doing these tapes, I forgot to write my name on it, and I was giving him these tapes. When he found me, he said he'd been looking for me for a couple of months. He was like, look, I've been trying to find you, you put no contact details on these tapes, and we want you to play for us. My early upbringing was a lot of disco music from my family, and there was a lot of sort of funk and soul and disco being played in the house, so that's when I really sort of started to get into music. I got obsessed by a DJ called Laurent Garnier. It really sort of opened sort of my ears to sort of how DJing was done, you know, that he could play the whole night and start off with ambient through to reggae, through to techno, mixed together in one night, and that was what really sort of made my ears sort of prick up and think, yeah, I wanna do this. When you're producing a compilation nowadays, you know, there's so many mixes online, there's so many podcasts, there's so many this. I think you've got to give something to the audience and the people that are buying the compilation, something special. Something that in 10 years' time they're going to listen to and think, it still sounds good. I want you to move it. I want you. I always try and do something that's above my expectations. For me, I know that when I hand that compilation into Defected, I know that it's the best that I can do. Because you get a lot of time with doing the compilation, I think you can go more into detail with the records. You know, I do a lot of edits, and I play a lot of edits in my sets. When people come to listen to the compilation, they're going to hear a lot of records that they can't buy, that they can't get online or things like that, you know, that you have to come to this compilation. I think that's important because you need to sort of bring people in to the mix and think, wow, you know, that's the reason why we bought this compilation. I think the pleasure I get from is playing music to people week in, week out. You know, there's nothing that can beat it. You know, I can sit in the studio, you know, 5 days a week, but for me, there's nothing better than playing my first record at a club, especially a club that I love, with a bunch of people in front of you that just want to listen to good music.